I was born by the river in a little tent. Lord, just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change don't come. Oh, yes, it will. Hey, Sarah, P. Rwanda, Chinese doll, Sephora, Elaine Berry. How you guys? Why did nobody tell me? So this morning's news is we just got a shot of Sean Bradley. He announced he was going to BALI. Was that yesterday? Yesterday. And now we see him in a hot tub, and I guess it's BALI. And guess who popped up in the hot tub with him? Lord have mercy. You could have knocked me unconscious with a feather. If you would have blew on me slightly, I would have fell over on the floor. I don't know, Miss that D Ramsey done squeezed her ass up in the hot tub with him, child. Y'all explain to me this type of situation. This is his vacation. There's been no mention of this that I've heard of on the YouTube streets, but we've got to get something clear right from the top. If people come on here, if they come on here bitching about, oh, they talking about us, oh, they said, people, you were on your vacation. You came to the YouTube streets to give a report. And you even said, oh, they're going to be talking about us. They're going to be talking. So the point is, they want us to talk about them. That's why they came on. And they'll be back on again. I don't know what to think about this. All I heard is various comments. I heard him saying something about her titties is on his knees. I said, well, goddamn. Your knees are way down at the bottom of your body. If she's laying up there beside you, how in the hell are her titties touching your knees? Now that's telling people. Her titties are touching my knees, girl. I've heard it said, people joke for years about women's breasts falling, you know, it gets to be a certain age, and their breasts say, your titties on your knee. I ain't never heard no man say that they're sitting in a hot tub. Now, he's not even trying to be funny, but he's saying physically, her breasts are resting on his knees, even though she's sitting up right next to him. Hey, people, how y'all doing today? How are you people doing today? So I went over there to be messy to Miss Tracy's chat. And I told him, I said, well, they're in BALI and Deanna Ramsey's with him. And she told me that I was a lie and I was wrong. Ain't no way in hell they in BALI. They just announced it's not even dark yet. But I mean, when it's dark there, it's light here and all that. We don't know about the time changes and all that kind of stuff. Did he say he was going to BALI last night? I don't know why you come on YouTube and say and lie and say you went to BALI if you didn't go. They don't live in the same city, so they got to be going somewhere together, right? So Tracy, Miss Tracy Cakes, wherever you are wrong. They are definitely in that hot tub together. Now, I don't know who built that hot tub. I don't know who built, must be one of them. That's a good, strong hot tub. SB having a romantic day with D Rams. Lord, I don't know what the hell to call that. I don't know. They mentioned some other woman too. Miss Diva One. Is she there as well? They didn't show us much. All they showed us was inside the hot tub. Well, hell, you could have went to the Holiday Inn and did that shit. Matter of fact, you could have spent that money and put one in your backyard. Use it every day, every week. But apparently they're on vacation together. And this was supposed to be some kind of secret. But he didn't spend much time letting us know who was there. He hardly talked about her at all. Like she was just I don't know. She's an afterthought that she just popped up. Did you see the side of her head? Oh yeah, Batgirl. That was something else I thought interesting. Women, don't take it personally. But couldn't that woman? She has on one of those kind of African type print. I guess it's some kind of moo thing that I guess women wear a bathing suit. If they're, we all know she's a big girl, but they have like a loose fitting, like bathing suit type thing, but it's like a thing that comes over your bathing suit. Couldn't she had a matching wrap with that? Wrap your head up, woman. I mean, I know it's warm there. I assume that it's warm. He keeps saying that it's warm, but you need to do something about that head, D. Ramsey. I don't know why you're going out in this world thinking you're a glamour girl with that damn hairdo. Then this woman's practically bald. I mean, I don't know. Stevie Wonder did it, but Stevie Wonder's a man. I thought she could have had some kind of clever kind of headdress or something. So those African outfits, they usually have a head thing that goes with it, right? Something, girl. She thinks she'd be chewing it up. And so another issue, when I made my video about her, I only made one about her, really. And I made reference to her drinking. Oh, she got mad at me. She swore up and down that when she jumped on that girl, Nicole Tyler, in Atlanta, she said that she only had one small drink of wine or whatever kind of thing, right? Every time somebody says anything about alcohol, she only had a little, barely a sip of wine. I don't drink like that and all that kind of stuff, right? But the conversation keeps coming around to her drinking. So now Sean Bradley, I don't know what he's thinking, but one thing you don't do to a person, alcoholic who is in denial, you're not supposed to be counting their drinks. The very last thing on this planet that they want is somebody to be drawing attention to how many drinks they had. So he asked her, girl, how many whiskeys was that? Oh, I just had a little small glass. That was here, but what about the other? So he presses her about how many whiskeys is that. Apparently there were more than one whiskey. And now she's nursing with beers. Now, D. Ramsey, you damn near cussed me out because, well, in fact, you did cuss me out. I don't remember why I took that video down. I should have left it up. But you're so strong in your denials about how much you drink. Girl, you have a drinking problem. You're drinking whiskeys on that hot ass sun. You're lucky you don't fall out, honey. Whiskeys and beers. And then he has the nerve to bring up, what about the moonshine? He said, yeah, I got it in my purse. Now, why was a woman who barely drinks a half a glass, small glass of wine need to have whiskey, beer, and moonshine in her purse? So in order for you to get that moonshine there, you probably had to hide it. So what did you do? Empty out the lotion bottles? That's what you alcoholics usually do. They have a way of hiding their booze. So did you empty out lotion bottles, D. Ramsey, and put that moonshine in there? Is that how you hit it, honey? I just thought it so amusing because she said her just lie, called me all kind of goddamn names and niggas and all kind of stuff about her drinking. But yet here her master is calling her out. And she has no choice but to admit that she got booze in her purse and her luggage as well. Hi, people. Shay Bradley. Okay. Shanae Bradley. Okay, they took you out. So you're riding with them, huh? I don't know why these people got to always gotta be. Shouldn't we all just have our own channel? They always got to be connecting, making all these connections, right? So I guess this is the main girl then, because there's been two of them vying for his attention. So I guess this one is the winner because this one actually gets to go on vacation with him, with the master, right? What was I just thinking? This one gets to go on vacation with the master. I don't know who else is there. He didn't show us, is his wife there? I mean, is his husband there with him? I was under the impression he was going somewhere with his husband. So I would hope people don't have to try to get an attitude about people talking about him. They even said in their video that people going to talk about him. Why would you bring it here if you don't want them to talk about it? Did you see that side of her head? Lord, have mercy. I brought it up before. She seems to think that looks good. I don't know how them drawed on eyebrows. I guess she just has to do the best she can, but I think she can do a little better than that, honey. All these damn wigs and weaves and shit that are available to women who have that issue, no edges or whatever they call it, no edges, or these blind when you tie the braids in, it's all bald skull, and then you just have a few hairs jumping out of it like Beetlejuice. I think there are solutions. I don't think we have to live like that. She can have all kind of little short wigs if you want her to just have a little short style. She needs somebody to style her up, honey. Style her up. But at least we didn't get to see that bathing suit. That would have took me out, honey. I'm glad we just got to see that bathing suit. So he's in this hot tub. I assume he has some kind of drawers on, trunks on. She's sitting right beside him. That teddy thing she got on, it comes right down to here, right? So they're rubbing up flesh. They're in a hot tub. I don't know how big a hot tub can be. So we're trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. What is this? Why was this kept a secret? What are you doing, people? Now we see they went after that girl again. I ain't gonna say the woman's name who they went after. I just made a video about them calling people lesbians yesterday. So now this one's, they're getting on the bandwagon too. And they're suggesting the same thing. The same thing, which I know is going to drive this other person insane. So the other person, they have, let's just say, issues with lesbianism or homophobia. We ain't gonna call people no homophobic in here. We're just going to say they wouldn't take kindly to being referred to as that. Okay? These people, they refer to it many times, several times. They even suggest that the people are jealous because she was rubbing her ass against the fire monster. I hate the way they always got to be teaming up like they're on, like we're all kids or something. So now they always got to mention fire monster, and they got to mention this thing's page, his page, and like they're all a group. Me and you against the world, lucky me and lucky you against the world. And what they're going to do is turn us all against each other. And that might play into the scenario for the show. Maybe they need us all to be having enemies and fighting against each other. Maybe that all plays into what their purpose is. I don't know. I don't know why these people got to constantly be kissing each other's asshole. Not from all the memories I have of the way that she used to, Fire Monster used to talk about Sean Bradley. But she manipulated him. Apparently, it's kind of like Donald Trump. You give him a couple compliments and you can get anything you want, you know. So they are sure riding for the Fire Monster. Why don't you bring her ass there? She got money. Oh, sorry. I forgot. She doesn't have money. We've already established that. I don't know what the hell. There's no explanation of what the hell they're doing there. Sean Bradley's so stuck on himself that he didn't hardly even announce that his compadre is there with him. So are there several people there? Are they having some kind of get together there, or what the hell is that? Hope I'm having a great day. Hi, Ashley. You can never tell a good day from a bad day, can you, Ashley? I remember my lover used to ask me, "Are you in a bad mood?" No, I'm just being nasty. Why do they think people are jealous just because people talk about them? Of course they're going to talk about them. How the hell are you going to be out of another country and coming on YouTube and being in the hot tub together and nobody going to say anything about it? Please, if you didn't want nobody to talk about it, you just take your ass on vacation. Right? They want to get a little buzz going. I don't know why anybody would be jealous of Miss. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be nice. Did I say I was going to leave them people alone? I think so. But the way when I went back over how she talked about me, I don't owe you nothing, woman. I don't owe you a goddamn thing. I wish I hadn't erased that video now. Anyway. All that bald spots, of course, it looks terrible. I mean, there are some wigs that are short like this short. But at least you would just have a full head. That wouldn't be that hot. That's the woman who needs to be wearing a wig or something, a weave. She said she got all that money, but he'll get you a good weave then, girl. Or just with a short style. Do something. I'd rather see you in a bald head than that shit you got going there. Beetlejuice. You remember you gotta say it 3 times. It don't have no power if you don't say it. I hope you don't say it in that hot tub. Because she'll convert on his ass. Beetlejuice. End up in the cemetery some damn where. Okay, listen, and Uncle Tim. Being naughty. I don't know why people don't just go on a vacation. Just go on them, honey. It's like that other dude in Texas. Spend more time online on your vacation. You're supposed to be your vacation, your getaway time, relaxing time. Go ahead and relax. And why are you bringing that woman along with you on your romantic getaway with your husband, honey? It ain't the way I spend my vacations, honey. I'll tell you that. Cheeseburger Callie says somebody needs to add bleach to that jacuzzi as soon as possible. And then he has throw up emojis. Her locks are exposed. I think her locks are exposing her brain. Her locks, they pull so tight, it's all space. Damn. How can you look at that? Be quiet, baby. How can you look at that and think it looks good? I don't get it. Crochet cheese. Well, I guess they'll have a good time on it. I don't know how long it's going to be. Doesn't she have a husband? I don't know. Is her husband there with them? Is his husband there with them? Who was this other person? Miss Diva 1, are you there with them? They're not giving us very much information. I guess we're supposed to all be speculating about it. Big D. They did talk about them people calling her Big Dick Ramsey. She doesn't seem to be very offended by it. Big D Ramsey is Steve. Is Steve that Sean Bradley always talk about being in a relationship with for 10 years? Okay. Shay, nay, Bradley, are you saying that Big Dick Ramsey is Sean's secret lover? Is that Steve? Now, honey, that's something for the show. Baby, if they revealed that to be Steve with that why they call him the Big Dick? Oh, that's right. Well, you get the strap on, you can get any size you want, can't you? Oh, Lord, wouldn't that be the tea, honey? Now, that would be some good filming. That would be a show. My pouring got a roll of $100 bills in her hand. Huh? And lovely, I am. Oh, okay. Is somebody else there with them? Is what for one? I don't understand that. Oh, you might be somewhere else. Okay. She's owning it. She's owning that, huh? Why is D. Ramsey on his boy's vacation with him and his lover, his romantic rendezvous? I don't get it. Are they couples there? She don't seem to be holding back at all. That she likes a little. She likes to take a dip in the lady pond. D. Ramsey definitely has a strap on. I wonder if she. Is that embarrassing when you bring those things along? What if you have to search your luggage, honey? You got this great big old, because you know Bradley likes some big. You would have to have a great big old motherfucking soft salami in there, girl. Wouldn't that make him blush? I don't know, honey. You can't assume anything. If she's bisexual and he's gay and he's a bottom and she's a top, and I mean, we don't know. It seems to me he should have said, "Oh, me and D. Ramsey are here and going to vacation together," or whatever. He didn't say nothing. She just popped up in the jacuzzi with him. So when he started doing it, she wasn't even there. Threesomes? Well, they couldn't do no threesomes in that hot tub. I don't know how big that motherfucker was, but D. Ramsey, let's just say she takes up a lot of space. And to think of her titties were touching his knees, we saw them up side by side, right? Now your knees are way down there. Now if she's sitting up side by side with him, why are her titties touching his knees, honey? What's that song what's that crazy dude? Tommy Sutimai or what's that song he was singing to the Fire Monster? Do your titties laying low? Are they hanging on the floor? Do you throw them titties in the back screen door? Are your titties hanging low? Are they dragging on the floor? Anyway, She paid for the trip. I wouldn't put it past them. They're always paying for all his stuff. I don't know. They definitely pay for all the five shit. What would be the point? Are they in love with Sean Bradley? What in the hell is going on over there? It's starting to look, maybe it might be a little nasty stuff going on over there, because all he talks about is pink doors and dicks and balls, and I mean that's his whole stick is, right? Is he sex? So I've always wondered, why in the hell would all these straight women be interested in the escapades of Sean Bradley and his dick sucking? I'm just saying, you got to admit that that's what his content is. It's about sex, 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 sex. But are straight women that interested in what the hell gay men are doing? I don't get it, honey. She had to lay out, they say the ticket's only $300 some. She had to lay out maybe she spent $1,000 to go and be on vacation with daddy. I don't know. Do people do that with their subscribers? Maybe I'm missing something, honey. This is a first for me. The subscribers go with Big Daddy on vacations. Sean acts like, all right. Batgirl says, Sean acts like he's the only person who has sex. Ridiculous. He might not even get none now. She got her all in the way. If I would have had that, she probably had to have it made. You know, like I said, she's a big girl. We don't ever see the bottom part. But couldn't they have just used a little extra fabric and did something? Because she wears those wraps, doesn't she? Some of these women wear these wraps around their head. I think it's kind of part of an African motif even. It would look natural. But she's walking around that beach with all that. Anyway. Sunday prayer closed, but ladies falling out. Wait a minute, hold on. Pink doors. What is the pink door? The pink door is that the opening? Don't women have pink doors? Is he preaching to them about their own doors? Because as far as I know, unless you go way up in there, you ain't gonna find no pink door on a man. Unless it's in their mind. That's the way they see themselves. Marie M says, I don't see how it could be anything nasty going on with every last one of them unattractive. You don't think Sean's attractive? He just did his whole beard. He put that shoe polish in there, all on the mustache and everything, girl. Was it the whole point to be attractive? I don't know. I know he's in there. He's got his, what amounts to men's, things are just like a pair of underwear. And she's in there beside him, talking about her titties rubbing on his knees. I ain't making it up, people. I'm just reporting what I heard. And Miss Tracy and them would not believe me. They thought I was crazy, honey. They lying, she said. Hello from Scotland? Oh, Haley, Scotland. Hey, bro. Don't y'all be over there laughing at our president. I know y'all cracking your sides over there in the UK. Oh, that's okay. We know he's a fool. It's almost over, baby. Call it a day. It takes 24 hours to get to 24 hours to get to Bali. You have to really like someone to go on a trip like that. That's what I mean. It seems like something unnatural going on there. Now, whether he is encouraging it or it's all in her mind or something, because she always raps for, they're like his do girls, whatever. I've always accused him and that other one who would remain nameless of always vying to be who would be the most important to him. Because this is like daddy, But some people, they need that, honey. They need somebody to call daddy, I guess. I don't know. If I'm going to call somebody daddy, they may be putting something in my ass. Anyway, let me try to be nice with my language. They got to be doing something. Sean has an old, wait a minute, Loretta, you can't say that. You can't say that, Loretta. Loretta says Sean has an old man's face. He is 39, but looks 65. We look about the same age. I mean, you said it, Loretta. I tried to stop you. Somebody got these emojis with their bleeding from their eyes, honey. Oh, those tears. Those, okay. They want people to talk about them, so here it is, people. What the hell you expect? I'm just questioning about the narcissistic element, though. How could that woman be there and you don't even mention that they're there? What the fuck is that? This is all about me. It's my vacation. It's my this, my that. There's someone right there in front of you who we all know from YouTube. You don't even mention them. Well, they say the brother he follows Donald Trump, so I guess it's not surprising. How are you, brother? I'm okay, Alex. Welcome to the US of A. I can't, y'all mess. I don't know how they would think nobody would be talking about it. That's what they want. They're gonna really get them talking to by the Oracle. Oh boy. Honey, I hate to be a part of that live. They didn't talk, they done went to doing that now 2 or 3. Who was doing it yesterday? Oh, that was Fire Monster. See, they're all acting like there's some kind of organized crime here, honey. So the Fire Monster was accusing that woman of that yesterday. And now, a day later, she got it in her mouth. They got it in their mouth. The woman is not a lesbian. But they know how angry it's going to make them, and they don't give a fuck. I'll disrespect you if I choose to. Yeah, I have to be listening in on that one. That's going to be a good one. D. Ramsey, Cheeseburger Callie says G. Ramsey better take her big butt to work before she gets fired. If she ain't gonna have no husband and she get fired, that's the kind of woman there you got to pay like your way, honey. No, you ain't gonna be laying around with all that, baby, if you ain't bringing in no paycheck. So we got to assume that is this just a weekend trip? What's the day? Today is Sunday, so maybe they got there. Did they get there last night? Is this a one-day trip? Is somebody gonna spend all their money off just for one day? I don't know. I guess everybody gets some time off. You can get a couple of days. Sprays on that beard. Why don't he share the spray with D. Ramsey? Oh, he is stingy. Marie, you can't say that. Marie says, I don't understand if he sprays on that beard, why don't he share the spray with Big D? He is stingy. I don't know. I've even seen them spray things where you have thinning hair like that. This spray stuff that connects to the hairs and all that. Although she's too bald for even that. But why is she walking around looking like that? That doesn't make no damn sense, girl. She thinks this looks hot. These running for braids. No, you look like Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Don't say that 3 times, Bradley, in that damn hot tub. They must make good hot tubs there. I'm trying to imagine all that going on in that hot tub, honey. He needs to spray the corner of his mouth so we can see all that white buildup. Lord, let me lick mine. I'm trying not to imagine. You don't want to be stuck with that image when you're going to bed, baby. I know. Get rid of that image before you go to bed. And the way they just sprung it on, he's been talking about this trip for a couple of days. He ain't said a damn thing about D. Ramsey being there with him. So is it true? Is it possible that really D. Ramsey is, what's the guy's name? Steve. Is D. Ramsey Steve? Ooh, honey, you talking about lighting up some YouTube streets. Baby, if we saw them two show up, what's that damn thing they got now? Is a Facebook private or some kind of shit? Child, they showed them together with her with that big old thing coming out from under her dress. Because he says he's only a bottom. So yeah, she would have to get a big one, honey. China Doll says caskets. I'm dead, honey. I'm dead. Dead and dying. They ain't said nothing else about what else they talk about. Let me see what else they talk about. I don't know who Miss Diva is. How many drinks? Oh yeah, the situation with her drinking. Remember, she came on here and cussed me out because I said she was an alcoholic and she had attacked that girl, Nicole Tyler, drunk. She swore me down. She only had a small glass. I just had a small glass of wine, just that much. And just, how come you come in there and lie like that? This boy done called you out, saying you're drinking whiskey and chasing it with beer, and then you got what's this shit called, moonshine? You done hid it in your luggage. No, what kind of normal human being needs to hide booze in their luggage unless they feel like they need it? I got some advice for you, Sean Bradley. You may think that you're super gay and you got pink doors and all this kind of shit. Don't be playing around with that woman, that sex playing with that woman, D. Ramsey. But when she get that what do you call it? When she gets that whiskey in her, that I just said what it was. That moonshine. When she get that moonshine combined with that whiskey and that beer chaser, girl, child, I wouldn't be playing with her about no sex stuff. Don't have no broomsticks around you. Don't have no plungers around you. No big salamis and nothing like that. Maybe a Coke can. All those turned into weapons, honey. She will be after that asshole. And obviously she don't give a damn if it's on a male or a woman or anything else. That girl's got some kind of unnatural obsession with that boy. It's unnatural, people. You're just a subscriber on your channel. Why you got to go on vacations with him and all this kind of shit? And now you're actually going on his romantic getaways. The fuck is that? It's unnatural. Moonshine. Don't make that in your basement. Oh, so it's not okay. Did I mispronounce it? I said it's something else. Okay. She got moonshine in her purse. She probably emptied out lotion bottles. That's how they do it. That's how the drunks do it. Emptied out other cans. Sometimes they even take it to a canner, or they got those little machines now. You can take the top off the can, fill it up with booze, and then you put the top back on it. All kind of ways to smuggle your booze. Because the real drunk is not going to be caught without their drink. Keisha Payne at Nicole Reloaded. I love Meth Monster. I am reading on you reading on your channel? Who are you, Keisha? I love when people read my books. Let me write that name down. I like to hear it out of other people. Keisha Payne. Somebody is reading the Epiphany as well on every Monday night. Almond Brown is. Keisha Payne page. Is that your page name? You're reading on my channel. I'm on chapter 4. Yes. Anybody ever ask you, Keisha Payne, you have my full permission to read my book. The only person I ever took offense at was that damn QB monster or Q monster, because he was doing a nasty way, just picking out nasty parts. It was just to be evil, you know. We all got a pass, baby. Well, I'm glad you're reading it. Let me see. YouTube Street. Lynn Pickett says YouTube Streets jumps on the story and keep it going. Well, that's what you're supposed to do, baby. Lynn, since we don't talk about the celebrities, all we talk about what's going on YouTube, right? So whatever the story is, that's what we're going to talk about, right? You present a story, you come in here from a different country, you're in a hot tub with no clothes on, you got this big woman in the hot tub with you, who we already seen her unnatural attraction to you. That's a story. I'm sure newscasters get tired of reporting on murders and shit too, but you got to follow the story. On my channel as well. You did? I never knew Nicole Reloaded. I ain't got no problem with it. That book is an older book, and perhaps I think it's valuable. I mean, some of it is just backstory, but some of it are actually, I think, beneficial to people who are trying to get their mind right, to get clean, right? So we try to keep it as close to what actually happened as we could, right? Spiritual things are hard to explain, but just we want you to understand that a spiritual thing can happen. SB was showing shade at the, he's very possessive. He got to have the, he's the star. SB was throwing shade at D. Ramsey. What was he saying about her drinking? Or was it about her size? Or was it that hairdo? D. Ramsey gives so much, I know he has to resist reading those girls, those do girls, because they hang on his every word, right? I ain't never had no friends like that. I ain't never had nobody that clingy. Well, I actually want to go on your vacation with you. Damn, isn't this the only time that he gets to spend with his supposed husband, this Steve? The grandmas. SB is the huge heifer of the grandmas. I guess they all like each other. I wonder who else is there. I mainly want to be curious, are the lovers there? I mean, you can't trust somebody like D-Ram. She already showed you cannot trust her on alcohol. She done went in that Jay Dunn's room, tried to climb in bed with her. You done seen her grinding up on Five Babe. She says she got a husband. I don't know. But it looked like she'd just go anybody who's available, honey. So you got to be real careful. And tell her, look here, open that suitcase. I want to see what's in there, honey. I'll make sure you ain't got no strap on. Who the hell you planning on strapping on? Because if you are that obsessed with Sean Bradley, you got to hang on his every word and be his do girl. What is your real interest in him? He's always talking about how hot his asshole is. Do you do you have a fantasy of some sort? The way to do it would be out of the country, right? Sean Bradley, lock your door. I'll give you the same advice that I gave that boy King Jazz when he was going to San Antonio. Lock your door. I hope you got enough sense to know you're not supposed to be sharing a room with that person. Lock your door. Don't have nobody wandering in there talking about, oh, I was just drunk. Oh, I don't remember. What happened? Don't come back here with a busted open pink door is what I'm saying. People figuring, oh, I'm out of town with him. I've been fantasizing. And then he'd probably go for it. He'd probably do it. He's very adventurous with all that kind of stuff. And then that would cement the relationship. I'll do anything for you, Sean Bradley. I'll kill for you, Sean Bradley. Strange. Baby. He's so cute with his tail wagging. What you doing? Skateboarder, baby? Skateboarder? What you doing? Skateboarder? What are you doing? Get it bum up here. Get it bum up here. Wow, yeah. Wow, yeah. Uh-oh, he stepped on the thing. There you go. There's my boy. I wonder if the other two girls get jealous. When you have these people who are like cult followers like that, do they get jealous when one? I wonder if people have like people who have sister wives and all that kind of stuff. Does one get jealous when the king spends more time with one than the other? And now you done found out that the king, the master, has gone on vacation with one of the do girls. Does the other ones get mad? I would think so. So we can expect a beef coming between them too. That's one we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen the breakdown between all of the do girls. He accidentally sat on her titties. You women something else, child. Do your titties hang low? Or are they dragging on the floor? Do you catch them titties in your back screen door? That's Tommy's song. I shouldn't be stealing it. Sister wives. It's kind of similar to that. It's got that ring to it. Sister wives. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why these people be talking all about all these assholes and titties and dicks and all this stuff with some old, well, I guess he's not old, but some gay dude. The fuck you talking about your pussy with a gay dude for? Who's in BALI? Well, all we know for sure is Bradley's there, and one of his bottom girls, D. Ramsey. We don't know if the other one is there or not. Hi, Rochelle, thank you. Ha 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 ha. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Child, they are not in BALI. Okay, Cheeseburger Cali said they are not in BALI. They are at the Days Inn in North Carolina. Oh my God, that's what Tracy said too, that they were just here local. But why would you come up with a lie that so easily debunked? I mean, all it takes is just to see a sign, we see that the hot tub is back up to tropical trees, but they have those here in California, you know. So and they got them in Florida. A lot of these palm trees were brought into all these various states here in California. So I guess it's true. I would think that would be one stupid ass lie though, because somebody in the chat was asking him, show us some more of the city. I mean, he said he had the nerve to say, can't you see it in my glasses? So the people, if they want to see BALI, they got to look at the reflection in his sunglasses. In other words, he can't even turn the camera around so you can see the place. So I don't know, people. I would think that would be an awful elaborate lie to tell. And she would have to fly to wherever he is for them to be together. Just to prove what? You're right, but don't think you're the only one thinking that. The Days Inn in North Carolina. Lord have mercy. We're gonna have to look. There'll be more videos coming. So they live their life out on the YouTube. Oh, now if he ever had a situation, like maybe he got in a situation with somebody and somebody got killed, like a murder, who do you think he would call? Who would cover up a murder for Sean Bradley? I can only think of two people. Am I right or am I wrong? So if there's something strange about that kind of relationship, is she going to walk out of the bathroom with the strap on, and then he has to face, should I reject her? How do I handle the situation? Or would he just go ahead and do it? I mean, he said he's a bottom, total bottom, right? So they've been drinking. She's had a few drinks. You know how aggressive, you can imagine how aggressive she is when she had a few. Do you think he would do it, go along with it, or not tonight, baby, or baby, D, I love you, but it's not like that. It's not like that. What the fuck do you mean it ain't like that? They call her Big Dick Ramsey. Big Dick, I don't know why. I don't know the relationship she has. I ain't never seen the brother. But you got your woman who you know is a drunk going off on vacation with some man, whatever man it is. Unless he's there with him. They ain't say much. But people, that is kind of a strange line. So somebody say, can you turn the camera, let us see the resort? And he's talking about, can't you see the resort in reflection in my sunglasses? I mean, how much does it take to turn the camera around, honey? We'll figure it out by the end, honey. I wouldn't dream of having a lie that big. Something that big and be that easily debunked. But he chose the right one if he wanted to cover up a lie. So she was so lie for him and with him. Yeah, she might have to see a therapist. To do all that and people ain't even fucking you? Please. Hi, Hypo. Now, I'll never get that name. Hi, Hypo. I see you, honey. Thank you. I can't say your name. Hypnotic. Touch. I'll never be able to pronounce it, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Tim, there is a message for you. Please check. What kind of message? You mean in email? Where would I get a message from? A message, is there, you get, I don't even know if you get messages on Facebook. Let me make sure it's not from me on my email. Come on, email. Instagram, nope. Okay, I got to figure out how to get a message on Facebook. How do you do it? Can you tell me real quick? If I have a message on, I never got one before. It seemed a whole lot like she speaks a whole lot more about Sean Bradley than she does about her husband. But when she was in Atlanta, she was talking about that's the reason why she wanted to knock that woman, Nicole Tyler's head off. You said something about my husband. Oh, you don't understand. To have a husband. My husband. Girl, everybody was looking around and said, who gives a goddamn about your husband, girl? She said she mentioned your husband once. Please. Now, that is a situation where you could have had something scripted. Because if that was the reason for her to be jumping on this, we never did understand why they are all so mad at this girl, want to beat her down on entry. When she walked into the room, they all want to jump on, beat her down, and they got to make the whole show about her. I wouldn't put it past those people. If anybody was going to cheat, it would have been them. Download. Oh, I got to do all that. Come on, people. I have Facebook and I have Messenger. Is that what you're saying? I have a message on Facebook. Maybe it's something important. It might be some hot tea. Y'all see, do y'all like the way that Facebook then changed up the thing now? I'm just now learning how to use the old one. Okay, let me go to message. They switched it around. It used to be all over one side. Now it's all on the other side. Friendships, groups, marketplace, watch, events, memories. I don't like this, honey. I don't know how to find anything on here. Messenger, there you go. Facebook Messenger. Is this it? Wait a minute. The content you requested cannot be displayed. Okay. New message. This is from V Rose. That's the last one I see. I see Valerie Bishop. You know, I've never checked this damn thing. I got all these messages from Facebook, from YouTube. I never looked at it. Not since they changed it around anyway. Well, I can't find the messenger message. I was watching that's September the 4th. September the 4th is the last one I got. Okay, your uncle's too old and stupid. We got to dig it up later. We'll handle that later. I'll answer your message. Hi, Nicole Reloaded. Nicole Reloaded. I think you're here by yourself today? Okay. Where were we at dissecting these children? Go to Facebook, click on your messages. It should be in the blue. If not, download Messenger from your... Yeah, I have a Messenger on there. They recently, in the last week or two, changed around Facebook a whole lot. But I think I found it. I didn't see the message, though. We'll get it later. If it's real shade, then I'll have to come back and do another video. Someone trying to throw shade. Who's throwing shade? Do you think they are filming on the low and keeping... Oh, what the hell is this, JT? JT, this is the interesting question here. Y'all smart. Do you think they are filming on the low and keeping things hush now? They did make reference to another person being there. Diva 1. Is it possible that they went down there and filmed something? Because you don't need everybody. You don't need no whole group of people to film someone's... you just need for that segment. If that segment only includes 2 people, 2 or 3 people, you could do that. I don't know. That's a good question, though, JT. It's all about the filming thing now. Y'all think that this supposed to be January? Y'all think that'll be the last one? I mean, they've had now, what, 5 opportunities now to film? If you're just doing one season, I would think that you'll have enough footage. I don't know. They don't think we're worthy of telling us shit. So From what I hear, they're going to go do it again in January. I mean, no, is that taking into consideration what shape the country's going to be in? Are we going to be in the throes of the second wave of Corona by then? When is that supposed to start? Next month? Some people say it's starting right now, but some people are saying we're still in the end of the first wave. So I don't know how they're planning all that ahead. So far as I can tell, people didn't get sick. When Sean came back, he had a little sniffle for a few days, but the way they were all hugging on each other and pumping each other in the ass and all that stuff, I thought all of them would get sick. So they didn't get sick, so that's a good thing. Maturity, what? Uh-oh, here we go. Okay. Layla Lexington says Maturish is there too. Now, Maturish, I don't know if she's one of the do girls. I consider that to be the first two, but Maturish is the other best friend, right? So do you have evidence, Layla? Is this a real thing? Maybe we got to go do some more investigation. It's on her page. Hold on a minute, people. Hold the hell on. Is her page just called Maturish? Maturish. That's the one I liked. But hold on. Maturish. Maturish. There she is. Breaking news. Cardi B. No, that's not it. Let's go to her page and to her videos. It will be the last video, right? Okay. I don't see it on her page. I see breaking news about Cardi budget road trip. What? Carly budget. Is that her road trip?
Welcome back to the channel. If you've not been here before, subscribe. Hope you enjoy yourself. You might have an affordable alternative to a headband wig. Okay, we're going to show how to make your own headband.
She's talking about headband wigs.
Oh God,
yeah, you need to get one of those that did for D. Ramsey.
For wig grip.
Oh, she's giving the tea on wigs and things, honey. You better listen. You should be having D. Ramsey right there and showing different samples. Do it to her for free. But people, I don't see her talking about being on a trip. Miss Maturish. I never seen her without hair. She's doing a whole tutorial. She's showing y'all how to put them on. Oh, this would be beautiful for D. Ramsey. Put the last night flag to play. Nope, she's not saying anything about it on there. I don't know. Let's take another adventure. We're going to take a trip to Bradley again and see if he made another video. Okay, there's me. Let's see. Sean Bradley. Okay. It's Sean. Sean Bradley has... No, all he has is almost better than sex. That's the last one he did. One before that was a day ago. It was She's an Idiot, talking about Nicole Tyler. So that's all the information we got so far, baby. I'm sorry. Layla Maturish was there too. Okay, y'all be patient with me. I'm gonna try one more thing. Let's go over here to D. Ramsey and see what the hell she posted. I'm not subscribed to these people. I got to type their names in. D. Ramsey drunk. Oh. The first thing that popped up was D. Ramsey drunk, but she swear to God that she only had one small drink. Oh, happy Sunday. So that's today. This is 9 hours ago. What did she say?
I'm trying to find something to cook. I washed all my clothes, all the laundry stuff.
Well, how you washed your clothes and did all your laundry? Wait a minute. Hold on.
It's a nice, cool morning. It's about, it's like reading, right? The read has to be based in truth. And it should be a little bit funny. It should be a little bit funny.
She's in some kind of restaurant or something.
You know.
But she said she had
all that toxic masculinity. It's like, dude, you're a whole girl.
I don't know who she's talking about.
You're a whole girl.
Okay. So 9 hours ago, she was posting. I guess she's still home. I don't know, honey. We got to investigate after we get through with here. How y'all doing today? Did y'all like my song when I came on? I love that song. Everybody, all the big celebrities have sang that song. Tina Turner, Aretha Franklin, Al Green. Who was the main guy that sings that song? I was born by the river in a little tent. Lord, just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I knew change gonna come. Now the church people go in, hallelujah, because it's not actually a church song. The song is a civil rights song about change gonna come. So usually when they're celebrating civil rights, they'll play that song as the theme song. But churches have adopted it. And I heard it sung in a lot of churches. Sam Cooke. I know y'all would know. Sam Cooke, right. But a lot of people have recorded that song. If you put that song in your search engine on YouTube, you say, well, damn, everybody sang that song. Otis Redding sang it too. I would love to hear Otis. I'm going to have to look that up. Otis Redding, did he sing it? Uh-huh. Ooh, she may get weary. Them young girls, they do get weary wearing the same old miniskirt dress, yeah. But when she gets weary, try just a little bit of tenderness. Now, it might be a little bit sentimental, yeah. He sang it twice. He sang original, I think it was Shabby Dress. With Shabby Dress would make more sense. But last time I heard him sing it before he died, it was a mini skirt dress. Wilson Pickett. Everybody sang them songs, honey. Jennifer Hudson for the Democratic Convention. Okay. If that is the civil rights song, that and Say It Loud. I like wearing purple. Mm-hmm. Because he liked wearing purple. Mm. Okay, it's in the community tab on my Churish page. Layla's thorough. Okay, y'all be patient. Layla wants me to check it out. Let me go back to this girl's page. We're going to do a little investigative reporting. Uh-oh. I can't share it with you guys. I know it's going to be good. So, Olivia, this is my favorite lately, honey. Olivia the Oracle has heard about this video, and she is doing a reaction video right now called Sean Bradley and his man, aka Big J.T. Ramsey. That's going to be fabulous, but I'm not going to steal it and play it on here. Y'all go over there to that woman, Olivia the Oracle, and hear what she has to say about these people continually calling her a lesbian woman. What was I supposed to be doing right now? I'm supposed to be on Maturish community page. Community page. See, everything that goes on YouTube is all so quick. Oh yes. That ain't no damn Days In. A Life with a View. Lord have mercy. Breaking news. Okay, so the last video she made was called Breaking News Carly Budget Road Trip 2 about wigs. Then today she has posted just a simple picture in her in this lovely outfit. She's a classy lady, I think. I mean, of all of that group, I think I like her the most. But anyway, she looks like she's standing in front of huts on like a lake. There, I see. Yeah, y'all check that out. So yeah, you're right. It looks like she's there with them as well. So who else is there with them? So at least with two women there, she has a chaperone. Maybe she can guard Sean Bradley's booty hole. But I'm dying to get over here and check out what this Olivia the Oracle got to say. They were talking big shit, right? But they know that she's going to come back for them. They know that. People, this is YouTube. You don't put nothing on here you don't expect people to respond to. So it took a whole hour for her to get word. Thanks for coming in, people. I recommend you go over there and listen to Miss Olivia. And then I also, if you want verification, Maturish, you have to go to her community page. See, she's there. D. Ramsey is there. Sean Bradley is there. And I think they mentioned the person, Miss Diva 1. So maybe they are filming something there. But that would mean we would need to see a film crew or something. We'll see. Follow the story. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for coming in.